Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. Today, we are going to discuss language activities in Unit 4. Activity 1. Read the following sentence. My father was a farm laborer who couldn't earn enough money to feed 8 children. In the above sentence, enough is placed before the noun money, and it means as much as we need or want. Is it clear, children? Here in this sentence, enough money, enough is placed or used before the noun. Noun is a naming word. So, enough is used before the noun money, and it means as much as we want or we need. Now, look at the sentences given here. First set. He is tall enough to touch the ceiling. She didn't run fast enough to win the prize. Some tablet computers are small enough to fit inside your pocket. Now, look at the second set of sentences. There isn't enough money at home to make a cake. There is enough food for everyone. Children, can you identify the words modified by enough? In set 1, which are the words modified by enough? Tall, fast, small. And in the second set, sugar, food. Which class of words are they? See, children, tall, fast, small. Here, he is tall. He is pronoun. And the word tall is describing the pronoun he. So, here tall is adjective and he is pronoun. Here, tall is adjective. Like that, she didn't run fast enough. Here, run fast. Run is an action word, that is verb. And the word fast describes run. Run fast. So, the word fast describes run. So, the word which describes a verb is called adverb. A word which describes a verb is called adverb. So, here fast is adverb. Next one, some tablet computers are small enough. Here, tablet computers are noun and small is the word which describes noun tablet computers. So, small is adjective. Children, words which describe noun or pronoun is called adjective, and the word which describes verb or action word is called adverb. So, in the first set, tall and small are adjectives and fast is an adverb. Children, have you noticed this, children? Here in the first set, enough is used after the words tall, fast, small. That is, tall and small are adjectives and fast is an adverb. So, in the first set, enough is used after adjective and adverb. Then, in the second set, there isn't enough sugar. Here, sugar is noun and enough is used before the word sugar. That is, enough is used before noun. Then, there is enough food. So, food is here noun and enough is used before noun. So, children, in which position is the word enough used in each set of sentences? In the first set, enough is used after adjective and adverb, and in second set, enough is used before noun. Remember this, children, enough is used after adjectives and adverbs and before nouns. Is it clear, children? Enough is used after adjectives and adverbs and before nouns. Activity 2. Read the following sentences from the story. The small Texas school that I went to had a tradition carried out every year during the 8th grade graduation. The student who had maintained the highest grades for 8 years was awarded the scholarship jacket. My PE shorts were still in a bag under my desk where I had forgotten them. I was almost back at my classroom door when I heard voices raised in anger as if in some sort of argument. Children, here in these 4 sentences, we can see the words given in bold. What is the function of the words given in bold? The words that, who, were, when are used to connect a clause or a phrase to a noun or pronoun. That is, such words are called relative pronouns. I think you are familiar with this, children. Relative pronoun is used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. See here, relative clauses are clauses starting with the relative pronouns who, that, which, whose, when and were. Do you know how the relative pronouns are used? Look at the table. For persons, in subject case, object case and possessive case. Subject means doer of the action. Subject in a sentence means doer of the action. That is, a person who is doing the action is called subject. Object in a sentence means the receiver of the action. Receiver of the action. Then possessive means ownership, possession. So, for persons, in subject case, we use the relative pronouns who or that. In subject case, we use the relative pronouns who or that. Look at the example given here. The man who robbed has been arrested. Here, the man is the subject and the relative pronoun who is used to connect a clause. So, the man who robbed has been arrested. Instead of who, we can use that. Okay, so for persons in subject case, we can use the relative pronouns who or that. Next, in object case, we can use the relative pronouns whom, who or that. Whom, who or that in object case. See the example, the man whom you gave the car. We know that object means the receiver of the action. Here, the man whom you gave the car. That is, who is doing the action here? You gave the car. So, you are doing the action. Okay, so you is the subject and the man is receiving that. So, the man is the object. The man whom you gave the car is my friend. Here, in object case, for persons, we can use the relative pronouns whom or who or that. Then in possessive case, it is very simple, whose. The relative pronoun whose is used. Look at the example. The film is about a king whose ministers betray him. Here, whose is showing possession, possessive. Then for things, in subject case, we can use the relative pronouns which or that. Which or that. Look at the example given here. This is the picture which caused a sensation or that caused a sensation. So for things in subject case, we can use the relative pronouns which or that. And in object case also, we can use this pronouns, relative pronouns which or that. The car which I hired broke down. Here the car is the object and the subject is I. That is, I hired the person who is doing the action is subject and receiving the action is object. So the car which or that I hired broke down. Then in possessive case, we use the relative pronoun of which. Look at the example. This is an achievement of which I am proud. Like that, children, where is used to refer a place and when is used to refer time. So where is used to refer place and when is used to refer time. See children, relative pronouns are very important. Don't get confused. You should make it thorough. Next we move on to activity 4. Children, activity 3 will be given as separate video. Okay. This activity is reported speech. Now read the following sentence. Where is grandpa? I asked grandma. This is direct speech. And look at the next sentence. I asked grandma where grandpa was. This is the indirect speech. Then what type of a sentence is reported? We know that 4 types of sentences: declarative, exclamatory, imperative, interrogative. Here, where is grandpa? It is a question. So, it is interrogative sentence. Questions. That is interrogative sentence. Then, which reporting word is used here? Asked. Because it is question, so we use the reporting word asked. Then, which word is used as a linker? Where. In interrogative sentence, we don't want to use any other linking word. We can use the same question word as a linker. Then, what kind of changes are made in the sentence in direct speech? See here, children. I asked grandma where grandpa was. Children, while reporting interrogative sentences, after the question word or the linker, we should use or we should write the character mentioned in that. That is here grandpa. Where is grandpa? So while reporting, we should write where grandpa. Then we know that simple present tense change into simple past tense. Here is changed into was. Already I had taught you reported speech in detail. So children, tenses will be changed while reporting. So simple present tense change into simple past tense. That is changed to was. Are there changes in punctuation? Yes. In direct speech, the speech should be quoted. But in indirect speech or while reporting, we don't want to use punctuations. Is it clear, children? This type of question will come in exam. So children, while reporting interrogative sentence, you should use the same question word as linker. Okay. And here I asked grandpa, then where. After the question word, you should not use auxiliary verb. After the question word, you should write the character which is mentioned there. Here grandpa. So where grandpa, then is changed to was. It's a sure question, children. So go through this very well. Let's see one more example. What are you doing in America? He asked the man. So while reporting, we should write like this. He asked the man. Then as a linker, the same question word is used. That is what. Then after what, the subject in that sentence. That is, what are you? You means here that man. So we should write the pronoun he. Then what he. Then most of the students make mistake that are is there. So the past tense of are were. So what he were. It's a wrong because you is considered as plural. That's why we used the are. While reporting, you changed to he. He is singular. So we should write was. Where is used with the plural subjects and was is used with the singular subjects. So what he was doing in America. Then don't want to put question mark. Instead, just put a full stop. Okay. So rest of the questions you should do as home assignment, and before doing that, go through the formats or rules of reported speech that already I had given in previous class.